Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy RJ back at you again. Alright, y'all. So we got characters that piss me off by that boy Waves. Y'all go subscribe to bro channel as well as subscribe to my channel. Leave a like down below, comment down below what y'all see me do or react to next, and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
This is all your fault! I finally get a chance to ask out Margaret, but you had to butt in and ruin everything!
No, I didn't! I just wanted to see zombie dinner party with my bro, who flaked on me for some girl who doesn't even know he exists!
I'll kill you!
I don't know. Hey, y'all, I'm my fault for pausing. I don't know why, y'all, but that part really made me mad. That Mordecai really... Bro, you really pushed Rigby off because you were so mad. Technically, that you couldn't pull Rigby, but not pull Rigby, pull Margaret, but Rigby could, and he did it in front of your face. Technically, if you want to take it from Rigby's standpoint, Rigby was really just trying to. In a way, he was trying to piss Mordecai off, but he was also trying to show Mordecai how easy it is just to ask Margaret off. Margaret out is no problem at all. It was so quick, so easy. All he had to do was just, bro, come on, bro. The man was making her laugh and just saying the most simplest things and making her laugh, bro. It was so easy. And you got mad because somebody else. Well, it is. I understand because I've dealt with it before about the fact that your bro taking your girl or taking somebody you wanted to talk to. It was just crazy, but it's like, bro, you're getting mad because you didn't even try, bro. Bro, what pissed me off the most is the fact that he didn't even try to ask out Margaret, and every time he did try, and even even okay, I'm gonna put it like, even if he tried, he would get stuck and he would start stuttering, and he was just a super simp for Margaret, bro. Like, you see that you've been trying for years, basically, to get this girl Margaret, and she wasn't messing with you. Just move on. After maybe like the second or third attempt, I'm done.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Then boom, God made man. Man made fire. Man made the wheel. Kanye ran for president, you get that point. In life, I've always considered myself, a TV connoisseur, you get me? Somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about when it comes to shows, movies, anime, even games sometimes. Like, if you need to be recommended something, trust me when I say I'm your guy, man. I'm your guy. And the thing that ropes me into these shows beside the stories are the characters, How can I relate to them? How can I aspire to be like them? How can I model myself after them, Because they were like role models in every way. And in every TV show collectively, there's always just a bomb on screen, man. Every time you see them, you just go.
Sure. Like, you be like, bro, why is this man on my screen? Get him off.
Repeat movie, TV shows has to have some bombs on screen to balance out, It's a yin and yang effect, okay? It's a whole thing. And I'm here to shed some light today on some of these characters, starting with Tariq St. Patrick, because this guy is just a straight up bitch, bro. Everything Tariq did in the first book of Power didn't need to happen. This guy is just...
I don't really know who this is. I've heard of Power, but I don't know Power, so if I can, I'm gonna try to skip. Can I skip?
Spoiled and stupid, bro. Nothing he did in the whole 6 seasons of book 1 made any sense, bro. This guy was just spoiled, stupid, and he got babied his entire life. And look at Tariq's life, bro. He had the life some people dream of, fam. This guy lived on the 45th floor in a penthouse, wearing designer head to toe at 14, going to a private school, and Ghost was out here getting him tickets to sit courtside at basketball games. Yet somehow this guy chooses to sell drugs instead. What are you doing, fam? Bro, Tariq just reminds me of them that will act bad around their friends in school, but go straight home after school. I'm talking about high knees at 3:30 sharp, fam. Jumping on the first bus they see to go home, making it home before sundown all the time, bro. This guy was just a stupid kid, man. And to make it even worse, this guy killed his dad for no reason. Everybody else that came to Truth the same night Tariq killed Ghost had 100 times a better motive than Tariq, fam. And look,
that's crazy. You killing your dad and you selling drugs when you don't have to. That is crazy, but But again, I don't know, bro. I ain't watched Power. Don't think I ever will. Hey, let me know down in the if you watching this video. Let me know down in the comment section below if you think I should watch it.
The people I'm gonna tell you that came to truth that night, bro. Angela's sister Paz, who found out Angela was killed and knew Ghost had something to do with it, even though it was Tommy. I was gonna get revenge for Angela. Rashad Tate, who lost the election for governor from Ghost, who took that shit from him, and I'm not gonna lie, he took it from him criminally, bro, and tried to get revenge on him. And then Cooper Sachs, who I genuinely despise. I think I hate him just as much as I hated Tariq in book 1, bro. I think I hate this guy more than Tariq, but we're not gonna get into all that. He was about to be bagged by the feds he was working with. We said bun that and went and tried to kill Ghost instead. Even Tommy and Marshall were there to stop anyone from trying to kill Ghost, bro. And then we just see this ugly ass peanut head just walking with a strap. Like, my brother, what did you do? You have no reason to be here, bro. Then he starts spouting some stupid shit saying, how you gonna let me go to jail for killing a guy who was just a revenge kill for killing my sister, who I basically got killed because I'm an idiot? Like, do you know how stupid that shit sounds, bro? For context for anyone that hasn't seen Power, I'll quickly go over this. Tariq basically got his sister killed, okay? He was doing shit with a guy named Ray Ray. He told Raynor. Raynor went up to Ray Ray. Ray Ray killed Raynor. And then Tariq killed Ray Ray. Ghost was gonna take the rap for Tariq for killing Ray Ray. But then he said, fuck that, I'm not gonna do that. And then Tariq was gonna go to jail. So basically, he was about to make Tariq hold himself accountable. But Tariq said, fuck all that, and then killed him instead. Do you know how stupid that is? And for any of you Tariq defenders,
that has got to be the dumbest. I don't know. That's got to be the dumb. I don't know, man. That's got to be the dumbest thing to do. Man.
Listen to me. Whatever Ghost had to do in his childhood to get to where he is now, whether that be killing people just like Tariq killed his dad, he had to. He was bro, okay? This guy's from the hood. Tariq is not from the hood. He grew up in a penthouse, okay? He grew up in a penthouse. Tariq grew up on the 45th floor, high rise, everything, okay? He grew up privileged, yet somehow he went down the drug route. How does that make any sense? Okay, ignorance is...
Yeah, how did that even happen? You end up downgrading, bro. Most people do that type of thing, and they're like that because they kind of have to be, or they forced into that, and because they want to get out of that and they want to get to that higher level. But from what I'm hearing, is bro deliberately chose to downgrade himself. When you had a penthouse, you was going to a private school, bro. You was like bro said, you was tripped out possibly. You had money, you had the cleanest cut, all that, but you chose to go down. Okay, that was stupid.
This bliss, bro. He could have just lived the life, big man ting. He didn't have to do none of this, bro. I can't lie. You also mentioned that Ghost was gonna get Tasha go to jail for Lakeisha, and I say hell yeah, bun Tasha and her weed, bro, and her lashes. Justice for fine shit, Lakeisha. Okay, Lakeisha was bad, bro, and then Tasha mucked her off. Like, what you doing? But none of this made no sense. I promise you, if Tariq just went to prison, it would have been fine, fam. His parents are rich, bro. His parents were so rich, they probably would have hired a lawyer like Jayoma, fam. And Jayoma basically get everyone out of jail.
All right, Jay, who's the best lawyer?
Jayoma.
And why am I the best lawyer?
You got my case dismissed.
And what were you charged with?
Necrophilia.
This death was so unnecessary, fam. Ghost should have murked off Tariq when he caught him asleep in that one time. But I hear it's his son is his weakness, innit? I mean, who really gonna kill their son?
Who you gonna get? Take Natasha and the kids and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
There's a scene in book 1 that pissed me off, fam, where it's Kanan and Tariq and they're in a shoe store and these men hit a lick and they just robbed the shoes. Like, that shit was so unnecessary, fam. Nobody thought this guy was a bad man for doing that, bro. Ooh, sorry. Like, no one cares, man. And the smile I genuinely had on my face when at the end of the show, none of them got the trust fund or anything goes on straight away, had me gassed. It felt like I just won the World Cup, fam. Tasha didn't inherit anything.
It sounded like the
Tariq didn't get
stupidest
anything because he didn't
plot.
finish 4 years at Cho at the end of book 2. Let's flipping go, fam. Ghost hold them at the end, bro. Tariq was just jarring in the first book. I just hated seeing this guy come on the screen. And with book 2 finished, I've grown to like Tariq since he was a main character, so I forgot everything he did. But I don't know how Tariq still hasn't caught a bullet yet. That shit make no sense. Another annoying character I would like to point out is the Hulk. And I'm not talking about the Hulk before Infinity War and Endgame. I'm talking about Professor Hulk, because this guy pisses me off, bro. Marvel might have made one of the most...
Yeah, he pisses everybody off, bro. Especially, bro, this man got whooped by Thanos and was like, nah, I ain't coming out no more, bro. You got that big, bro. Bro, when the Hulk in the comics beat Thanos, bro. Or even if he didn't, bro, the Hulk in the comics would have took that L on the chin and came back. Easily. They basically just turned Hulk into a comedic act. for comedy relief.
Stupidest mistakes I've ever seen in my entire life. The whole point of the Hulk in the Avengers was to break shit, be angry, etc. By giving him the conscious and self-awareness of Bruce, it takes away the whole identity of the character. What's the point of the Hulk if he's just the jolly green giant? And look, I was all for the idea of this. Believe me, okay? If you've seen the Disney show Hulk and the Agents of Smash, it works out perfectly. The Hulk is smart, but he's still destructive. But in the MCU, that shit did not work out because he's not doing shit. This guy is trash, bro. Like, what was the point of this? What did this benefit to the story? This benefited nothing to the story whatsoever. You could have left the Hulk, and everything would have been 10 times better. Or better yet, I'ma solve this for you right now. Listen, Marvel, take notes, fam. I'm assuming what they tried to do with the Hulk here was put Bruce's personality into the Hulk's mind and body, and that shit flopped. But what they really should have done is put Bruce's intelligence into the Hulk's mind and body. Hear me out. Let me explain. So like I mentioned before, in the Hulk and the Agents of Smash cartoon, you can see that he's smart, but he's also still got the destructive power and the know-how of the Hulk. They could have just gotten that same character and put him into MCU Hulk. So MCU Hulk would still be kind of destructive, kind of broken like he was before, but just be smarter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think making him more conscious and self-aware was a bad idea. I just think it was executed poorly, and instead they just put Bruce Banner into the Hulk's body, which was trash. When really they could have just made him like the exact same Hulk from Hulk and the Agents of Smash, which would have been 10 times better. And if you ever watched that cartoon, that shit is peak. But besides that, MCU Hulk now is trash, fam. And now for the finale. Now for the people that take the cake. And I know for a fact you've never heard this. You've only heard one or the other. These men have a 6 times MVP and not working, an all-time combined score record of 0 finished jobs, and a career high of at least messing up the park at least every other episode. Yes, man, I'm talking about Mordecai Rigby. Now for stars, before I even go into this, Regular Show is my favorite cartoon of all time. This show,
Regular Show is it's pretty much everybody's favorite show. Well, I won't take it back. I don't want to say everybody, but I know for a fact, because I can't speak on everybody, but I know for a fact that it was mine.
Was so ahead of its time compared to other shows on Cartoon Network, and this show was so clear of everything else. Adventure Time, get out, man. Amazing World of Gumball, back it in, bro. Ben 10, lie down, man. This show was so ahead of its time.
Whoa, chill out, bro. I don't know about it being better than Ben 10. Regular Show was fire, but it was not better than Ben 10. It was not better than Ben 10. Gumball was a classic.
I would never miss an episode of Regular Show growing up. It was too peak, fam. Now going into why Mordecai and Rigby are jarring. When people talk about their relationship, they always try and throw shade at Mordecai first. Always bringing up the episode where he killed Rigby and he was horrible and messed up things with CJ. Or even the episode where he went too far and called Rigby useless. Then people use this and just think Rigby is better. Bro, if you think this, I can't lie, you didn't watch the show, bro. Rigby is the slacker out of the two. The person who consistently got Mordecai into trouble, always needed his help. Rigby would dig a hole for himself and drag Mordecai into it every time.
You got me. Oh, you got me. You win. We have to stop now because I lost.
Ha! I told you I was gonna win! In your face!
Yeah.
I finally get to be player 1!
Rigby's the reason why
it's crazy because technically they act like that. They act like they're teenagers. They act like they're about 15, but in reality they're 23 years old.
Mordecai's even stuck in the park in the first place from the movie, bruv. Every time these men were in a serious scenario, Mordecai was always telling Rigby, take it seriously or chill out or stop going too far. But this guy would never listen. He was childish as hell, bro. This shit was jarring, fam. And Mordecai ain't bad either. He just stayed a bozo, never wanted to change, and just stayed a victim. And Rigby moved to Margaret and got a date with her before Mordecai could do that. I'm not gonna lie, as much as it was evil from Rigby.
But it was also because, again, Mordecai was a simp and he didn't know how to talk to girls. That's why Rigby back there. Although I don't agree with the fact that Rigby did that. He shouldn't have did that. He should have helped Mordecai and gave Mordecai advice on what to do and what not to say. So yeah. So technically they both was wrong in a sense. But yeah.
Mordecai ain't got no game, man. And that was his problem. But hey, man, it's an evil world we live in. Then he started hating on Rigby when Rigby was turning his life around. Get a grip, man. I'm not gonna lie, I would never be roommates with Rigby, bro. This guy lives in trash, bro. Imagine having a nice, clean part of your room to yourself just to see trash on your right. Like, bro, I'd be heated. Bare pizza boxes and chimichangas on the floor. I'd be pissed, fam. And in that same episode, Rigby goes ahead and puts all the trash underneath Mordecai's bed because Benson tells him to take it out. I'm not gonna lie, the way me and Rigby would be scrapping if he did that to me, I'm not letting that shit slide, bro. And in that episode where Rigby graduates from high school, Mordecai's just a straight hater, fam, for no reason, bro. Bro is hating on his success because his life is trash. Look, as much as I love Mordecai and Rigby, they were one of my favorite duos growing up. They're so bad, but they complement each other so well. It's actually crazy. And as good as their friendship was toxic, fam. There's a whole bunch of other shit I can mention to even back both sides, but that's worth a whole video. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Hey, but these aren't even the most annoying people I could think of. I promise you, there's hundreds more out there. But these are different to what I hear most people mention. And if you got any more characters you can think of, or write them down below because I want to see them. But we at the end of the flick, folks. You might have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, alright, y'all. So hope you that was the video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.